Everything Epic have announced they're working on a mega board game called Vampire the Masquerade Blood Feud. It's an all-new type of thematic strategy board game that plays 4 to 32 players in the vampire section of the World of Darkness universe. Everything Epic is developing the game in partnership with Paradox Interactive, the owners of the World of Darkness and Vampire the Masquerade franchises. Blood Feud will hit Kickstarter in June of 2019. What, 2 months from now? What's a mega game? It's a type of large-scale simulation which can contain elements of role-playing game, tabletop game, war game, and LARPs. Most mega games are giant event-like experiences with sometimes over 100 players that take nearly an entire day to play. Usually they are run by a team of game masters and in more than a single game table. Blood Feud will be a team-based strategic game that plays 4 to 32 players and is run by 1 or 2 storytellers who also interact and play. As you would expect, each player will choose one of the many vampire clans or even one of the human factions. Teams earn victory points through the completion of legacies, which are secret objectives that can consist of all sorts of tasks and achievements earned through gameplay. I'll give you more information about the game and its crowdfunding as soon as it begins. Modiphius Entertainment are gearing up to celebrate John Carter of Mars month with a slew of content releases over the next few weeks in celebration of their RPG. John Carter of Mars is a pulp action-adventure role-playing game using a streamlined version of Modiphius' 2D20 system set across the wondrous and dangerous world of Barsoom, Mars. The celebration kicks off with a live play streaming of John Carter of Mars being played from Modiphius HQ, helmed by GM Virginia. You'll be able to watch it at facebook.com/Modiphius this Wednesday, the 17th of April, starting at 3 p.m. British Standard Time. Other special treats that will come the next days and weeks include designer diaries at modiphius.com/John-Carter, detailed art from the core John Carter of Mars box in a series of flip-through videos, a video tutorial on how to use the John Carter of Mars Narrator's Toolkit, and a tutorial video on how you can best use the yet-to-be-released John Carter of Mars Player's Toolkit to build and roleplay your characters. Subscribe to Modiphius' YouTube channel not to miss those releases. Fantasy Flight Games have announced Spark of Hope, an expansion for Star Wars Destiny. A 160-card set of booster packs, Spark of Hope continues the themes introduced in Convergence, with an emphasis on subtypes, downgrades, and new plots that change the way you construct your deck. Look for red villain cards that empty your opponent's hand, a new set of moves and masteries for blue heroes, powerful new bounty hunters bringing their skills to yellow villains, and more. The Spark of Hope has been ignited throughout the galaxy. Will you extinguish it with Grand Admiral Thrawn, or use it to help fuel a rebellion with Chip Chirpa and the Ewoks? Or will you find your own path with Rey and Kylo Ren? The choice is yours when Spark of Hope releases in the third quarter of 2019. MSRP will be $2.99 for each booster. Fantasy Flight's web store allows you to pre-order up to 108 boosters. Is that enough for you? Plaid Hat Games have announced Abomination, the Heir of Frankenstein, a board game based on Mary Shelley's acclaimed novel Frankenstein. Set 20 years after the events of the book, each player will take on the role of an up-and-coming scientist racing to become the first to create a viable companion for their strange new patron. Plaid Hat Games describes the game mechanics as monster creation via strategic worker placement. In Abomination, 2 to 4 players have to research new scientific techniques, charge their Leyden jars, seek additional funding for their research, and acquire raw materials. Like very raw materials. You have 12 rounds to perfect your craft, assuming your patron's past doesn't catch up to him. See, 20 years ago, Captain Robert Walton made a promise to the dying Victor Frankenstein to eradicate the horrible monster that walks the earth. Will you be able to create a companion for him before Captain Walton catches up to you? We can find out this summer when Abomination, the Heir of Frankenstein releases with an MSRP of $59.95. Days of Wonder will take you back to the 1970s with Ticket to Ride London, an elegant and simpler version of the modern classic Ticket to Ride. In this version of the game, players race around 1970s London to claim the most important bus lines and complete their destination tickets, connecting districts in the capital of the United Kingdom. With its quick and compact format, Ticket to Ride London is fast-paced, easy to learn in 3 minutes, and very portable, perfect for new players and veterans alike. Ticket to Ride London is a standalone game for 2 to 4 players and plays in 10 to 15 minutes. Expected in June in Europe and July in North America at an MSRP of $20 or 20 euros. In the US, the game will be available exclusively at Walmart stores for a limited time.